guys, welcome back to my channel for another video, and yes, we have another speed build. I didn't intend to have a speed build today. I actually had planned for you guys to get a 100 baby challenge video today, but I'm so tired and I just do not have the energy to edit or finish editing that, so that will probably be for day 16. But for day 15 today, you guys are getting this speed build. I decided to do like a Craftsman style kind of build for this build. I wanted to do a 2-story build just because like I've mainly just been doing 1 story, and so I wanted to challenge myself a little bit and go for this 2-story build. I tried to make it kind of like a very classic suburban kind of home, very basic and stuff. So that's what I do. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out how exactly I want the outside to look as far as like the siding and whatnot, and then just like making sure I like how the outside looks in general as far as like the layout and stuff, or I guess it's not the layout, but like the shell essentially, because I wanted it to have like a lot of like little like, I don't know, I can't think of what it's called, but like the little pop out sections and stuff. And I struggled a lot too with the roofing and the siding. It just was like doing this weird thing where it was like counting that like side of the house as an actual room on its own and not like as part of the full house. So I had to work a lot with getting that fixed and everything. That's why I'm spending so much time on the outside of this build. Eventually I figured it out. It just takes me a minute. But I'm very, very proud of myself. I know I literally just said this in the last speed build, but we've made it to day 15. Haven't missed a day. I've been posting like later than like I would normally post a video, but at the end of the day, there has been at least 1 video going up every single day leading up to Christmas. So there's part of me that is like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting through it to the very end. But the other part of me is like being more positive and like, I think I can do this. We just have like a week and a half left, really, and so it's very doable. Very doable. But we'll see. But as far as Christmas and stuff goes, I still have to like go and like wrap all of my gifts and stuff that I have. And obviously, as you can see, I'm extending this house when I'm doing the layout, because I realized that the house was like way too narrow. But anyways, back to the Christmas stuff. I have to wrap all of my Christmas gifts and everything. And unfortunately, this week I also found out that one of the gifts that I had planned on having has now, after a month, it's been a month since I ordered it, and they now are just telling me that they canceled the order, which makes no sense because it actually on the website still says that it's in stock. So now I kind of have to figure out like a different gift. So tomorrow my morning is going to be spent going to the store and figuring out a different Christmas gift, which I've already been struggling with Christmas gift ideas because I normally am really good at like figuring out something for Christmas for everyone, but this year has been a struggle. So I thought I had nothing to worry about, but then I got that news, so I have to figure that out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what to get, because like I said, I was already struggling enough for this Christmas. But I think I'm gonna definitely start wrapping and everything, and I think I'm also going to go to the store and get groceries, because I think I might do some desserts again like I did for Thanksgiving, but I don't know. I haven't actually like figured out what exactly I would do for dessert, and if I'm going to the store tomorrow, I probably should figure that out. But this was basically just exactly what I wanted to avoid, because I did not want to have to like go into the store like this close to Christmas, because I know like there's just gonna be hordes and hordes of people doing last minute Christmas shopping, and I just hate being around like town during this time of year because people are crazy, and it's going to be so much traffic where all the stores are, because where we live, like all of the stores are like in one area for the most part. And so that's just going to be so much fun. But luckily, I mean, I already was going to have to go out to the stores anyways, because I need to get like some like stocking stuffer things for my parents, because I've been doing their stockings. So why they do me and my sister's stockings, so I needed to get some things, little knick-knacky things anyways. So I figured I would just do it tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Luckily I'm hoping, since it's a weekday and I'm gonna go like first thing in the morning, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to avoid a good amount of the traffic and the people in general, because I don't want to be stuck there. Because I know like a few years ago, my mom, my sister, and we were doing like some last minute shopping for Christmas for my dad, and we literally got stuck in one of the like shopping centers for like an hour just trying to leave, and it was actually probably over an hour, honestly. And even on like regular days, like during like some of the busier times of the day in that shopping center, like you can get stuck. I know like sometimes, which gives me anxiety, but like sometimes people get really like frustrated too, and they'll like honk their horn at you, and I'm like, I can't just go through a bunch of cars and risk myself getting hit. And so then it just gives me anxiety, because I'm like, there's people behind me honking their horn at me, but then I don't want to hit anyone or anything like that. So that's why I don't like going there during busy times. So I'm hoping if I get up early in the morning and go first thing in the morning, I will be able to avoid all of this stuff. But back to the build, I guess. As you see, I'm kind of I've been trying to make sure my rooms and the rooms in the houses I build are less like big, I guess, so there's not as much like empty space, because I feel like I have the tendency to make my rooms a little too big, and then I have problems like filling up the space and everything. So I tried to make sure it was like nice and cozy and whatnot. And I decided last minute to add in like some like cats and dog things, and stuff like that. So there's a little cat tree in the living room, and the parents' room or the master bedroom, there's a little dog bed or pet bed at the end of the bed, and everything like that. And I add in some like cute little like pet things and whatnot. But I just wanted it to be like a nice like cozy house, you know, like your quintessential family home with, you know, a loving family and, you know, kids and all that jazz. And so that's kind of the vibes I was going for. And obviously I wanted them to be very much into animals, so I added like little extra like cats and dog things here and there. I think I mainly stick with like base game cats and dogs, obviously, because I added in those things. And then I think I mainly stick with also like parenthood and like stuff like that, because I had in my mind that I wanted it to be a nice little family home. And I've been trying to, because I know I've done plenty of builds where I use way too many packs, so I've been trying to limit the amount of packs that I use. So I think that's like part of like my mindset with that and everything. And I basically go for like upstairs for the kids' rooms, I kind of go for like each age group. You know, I have a toddler room, I have a room that I feel like is more probably for like a kid, and then this room that we're seeing here is definitely more for like a teenager. And then I envisioned this teenager to like have I figured it would be like a girl that would be like really into like girly things. And then I figured she would kind of be like a girl that would have like a little tiny dog, you know, that they'd like be able to put in through their bag or something like that, like a Yorkie or something. Also like a mini poodle, maybe. That's another thing that's like popping into my head, but I don't know how popular those are. But just like a small itty bitty dog, but like that you associate with like almost like rich girl vibes. I don't know, but like a dog that you'd like fit into your purse or something like that. That's kind of the vibe I went with her little area and everything. And I actually like really liked how this house turned out. I was a little worried about my layout, especially as you can see with this bathroom. It's tight. I think I may move it around a little bit. I don't know. It looks like I don't. But I think I was slightly worried about whether or not that bathroom would be fully functional. And then I also added in like a little doggy door. So like this would be like a little room. I figured they would also like have like a bigger, they would just have lots of animals in this house. Multiple cats, dogs, and everything. And I figure this room would kind of be the main area for like a bigger dog. So I gave them like a little doggy house and everything. And I was wanting to do like a doggy house outside of that room, but then because it was up on a foundation, I decided not to do that. So it's just kind of a doggy house into that little area for them. And then I worked on the outside of the home where we're paused here, and I decided to keep the backyard pretty simple too. I don't know what it is, but I feel like with a lot of my builds, especially recently, because like one of my last speed builds that I put out was the cottage build, and I feel like there's just like not a lot of room in the backyard, so I've been keeping it really simple. But it looks like I do actually add the doggy door to the back of the house, which I wasn't 100% sure if I did or not. But right now I'm just going in and just like replacing the lights and stuff with like different types and everything, and I think I probably add in like a few more decor bits and pieces. I don't know. Yeah, so it looks like, okay, so I also use seasons, it looks like, because I can see in my filters that seasons is checked in there. And then I also try and like add little tidbits or decor bits of like animal things throughout the house too. So I think I like add in like a touch here and there of like different kinds of animals and whatnot in each room, because you know this is supposed to be a house of animal lovers. So okay, I also use Parenthood, so it looks like I do use a lot of packs, but like I said, I was trying to stick with like the family oriented packs, so hopefully you know you'll be able to have most of the packs here. But again, I'm not using every single pack like I have been doing in a lot of builds, so I think it's still pretty good not to add in too many. And I was wanting to like make a little path through the backyard from the front yard, but I just really struggled with it and everything, and I go back and forth between terrain paint and just using regular tiles and stuff like that. I don't know if I keep those tilings because obviously eventually I will be lifting up the foundation again, but I'm not sure. And then I really liked the way I kind of like did the little landscaping out in the front using the white little like edge thing. I think I do delete the white little edge, but I think it does help because yeah, I had to lift it up, but I think it does like add like it helps to like make it very even and like look nice there. So I think it's still like a little nice touch. But anyways, this build is coming to an end, guys, and so I will go ahead and do a little closing out with you all. If you guys enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you liked it, you can also comment down below. And if you like more videos just like this, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.